Here's a new one for you, folks. Donald Trump, according to a bipartisan ethics panel in the state of Wisconsin, may have committed felonies. I know, weird, right? A former president of the United States accused of possibly committing felonies? What has the world become? Actually, at this point, saying that Donald Trump likely committed felonies is just another day here in the United States. But here's what happened. The Wisconsin Ethics Commission, which is a bipartisan group of Republicans and Democrats, have been investigating Donald Trump's Save America Political Action Committee for several years now. Specifically, they were looking into how Save America, with its millions and millions of dollars, influenced the 2022 races, statewide races in Wisconsin. And here is what that commission concluded in their final report that came out late last week. The panel alleged that during a 2022 primary for the Wisconsin Assembly in which Robin Vos, the state assembly speaker, a Republican, was running, the Trump PAC donated to county parties which illegally steered the money to support Vos's primary challenger. While individuals can only give a maximum of $1,000 to individual candidates, there is no cap on donations to political parties. The Wisconsin Ethics Commission said it found probable cause that Trump's Save America Committee, as well as several state and local Republican officials, committed felonies, recommending that district attorneys look into the allegations and prosecute them. The district attorneys in Wisconsin, in these areas, I think it's actually all going to be culminated under one DA, by the way. They have 60 days to decide whether or not to bring charges against Donald Trump, Save America, and the Republican officials. If after 60 days they have not made the determination, or if they choose before the 60 days expires to not bring charges, it will then go to the state attorney general, who can decide at that point if they want to bring charges instead of having the local DA do it. So even if the DA doesn't take action, the state attorney general still can. And again, just to kind of distill this a little bit for everybody to understand, Trump's Save America Political Action Committee, steered by Donald Trump himself, was pissed off at Robin Vos, the state assembly speaker, again, a Republican, because in 2020, Robin Vos refused to go along with Donald Trump's plans to overturn the results of Wisconsin's 2020 presidential election. So they were pissed off. So in 2022, Vos is up for re-election. They were supporting his primary opponent, but they couldn't give all their money to him. So what they did was they gave it to the local parties, and they said, okay, according to this investigation, we're going to give you this large sum of money because we can't give this much to a candidate, but you can. So we're going to give you all the money and you have to use it to support the primary challenger. That's illegal. You cannot do that, and you cannot have that kind of coordination. You cannot have that kind of scheme to undermine election law, all of that. So that's what we're looking at with Save America. And it's also worth noting that Trump's Save America Political Action Committee recently got a letter from the Federal Elections Commission informing them that they had 200 pages of examples of Save America accepting donations that exceeded the legal limit for the year 2023. For the year 2022, they had 88 pages where Trump's PAC broke the law by accepting donations exceeding the legal limits. In 2021, they also had dozens of examples of Save America accepting donations exceeding the legal limits. So if you're good at recognizing patterns, you kind of see that Save America has been on the wrong side of the law for many, many years now. And so far, zero bad things have happened to them because of it. The FEC is not going to do a damn thing about it. So let's hope that this Wisconsin either DA or Attorney General understands that we're dealing with an organization that routinely, based on reports from the FEC itself, seems to violate the law, and it's high time that somebody somewhere holds them accountable for it. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.